forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, it's been a chilly start to the week, and boy, those pesky, stubborn flurries just flying around. It's actually from some lake effects off of Lake Michigan that we've had throughout the course of this afternoon. We're going to slowly start to see that calm down, but it's still going to remain a pretty cold night. 23 in Champaign, factor in the wind, feels like 16 degrees. About 16 in Effingham and 14 in Springfield. If you're heading out and about through tonight, bundle up again with temperatures down into the teens. We've got more wintry weather on the way later this week. We'll talk more rain and snow coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
A normal AMTRAK ticket from Chicago to Bloomington cost $16, while one group was charged $25,000 for theirs.
Plus, a three-car crash caused a backup today, while police are still looking for one of those cars.
Allow the voters to be the ones to decide whether a statement is true or false.
Voting is a lot of responsibility, and so is knowing what's fact from fiction. Why social media isn't making it any easier this election season.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Lawmakers are stepping in after a group of AMTRAK riders was told it would have to pay thousands of dollars for a trip from Chicago to Bloomington. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. A regular trip costs about $16, but when a disability advocacy group tried to book theirs, they were told it was going to be $25,000 instead. An NPR report says an agent told the group it was because the train to Bloomington only had 3 spaces for wheelchairs. 5 passengers with wheelchairs were planning to make the trip. The agent told the group the cost would be $25,000 because the additional seats would have to be removed. Normally, AMTRAK would absorb the cost, but the agent said there was a policy change last year. The company told the group they could avoid the fees by taking 2 separate trains. 2 of the passengers chose to go in a van. The other 3 will buy these $16 tickets to Bloomington. Now, Senator Tammy Duckworth, who uses a wheelchair herself, responded saying in part, quote, "The Americans with Disabilities Act has been the law of the land for 30 years. Yet in 2020, AMTRAK believes it would be an unreasonable burden to remove architectural barriers that would enable a group with 5 wheelchair users to travel together." Duckworth went on to say she's requesting a meeting with the AMTRAK CEO to talk about absorbing costs to redesign rail cars to accommodate a group of wheelchair users. New tonight at 5, state police shut down part of I-74 in Champaign for a crash. It happened near the 7457 interchange this afternoon. Here's video from our Sky 3 drone. State police say a car abruptly tried to turn into the median. Another car stopped to avoid getting in an accident, but a third car rear-ended them. The first car left the scene. Police are still looking for it. The driver of the car that was rear-ended was taken to the hospital. They are expected to be okay.
State police are investigating after a woman in Paris was found dead over the weekend. 45-year-old Neva Martin was found outside a home in rural Chrisman Saturday morning. An autopsy was scheduled for this morning. No word yet on the cause of death. Martin was the assistant administrator at Brookstone Estates. Danville police responded to a home invasion last night that ended with gunfire. Police say it was near English and Franklin Streets. They arrived around 8:30. They're still investigating. No word if anyone was hurt. Champaign police need help identifying a bank robbery suspect. It happened at First Midwest Bank on West Springfield Avenue and Prospect on the morning of January 10th. Police say this woman, take a look at your screens, there she is, she implied she had a weapon and demanded money. Now, even though she has long black hair, police believe that was a wig. She left in a silver sedan that police found was stolen. Now, if you have any information, you're asked to contact Crime Stoppers.
It was reminiscent of Martin Luther King's March on Washington. People in Danville honoring the activist on his own holiday. The city's march has been going on for more than a decade. Dozens walked more than a mile from downtown to St. James United Methodist Church. They also included a stop at the MLK Monument. One of the organizers says they are working to keep King's dream alive.
I totally believe in embracing each other, you know, respecting one another, show more love toward one another. And that's what Dr. King was all about.
Some teen organizations took part as well. Members of Pure Court and kids from Danville High School joined the march. It was capped off with a celebration service with a choir at St. James. And around the state, people are giving back to their communities in honor of Dr. King.
The state called on more people to volunteer today instead of enjoying the holiday at home. And people in the capital city are giving back. WCIA 3's Gabrielle Franklin joins us live from our Capitol newsroom. So, Gabrielle, how are people volunteering?
Well, Paul, leaders and students are making sure that people around the city have enough to eat. Now, students at UIS packed 30,000 meals for charities around Sangamon County. Students aren't packing your traditional meals like sandwiches and chips. Instead, they're bagging up a healthy mix of grains, cheese, and vegetables. The meals are portable and easy for people to eat. One student we spoke to says knowing the meals are nutritious makes his service all the more worthwhile.
Healthy meals are usually cost prohibitive to the people who sometimes need it, and I just think it's really good to be able to give them the option to be able to eat healthy that people who do have more money are able to.
Not only were students able to help the community through the event, they were also able to bond by using the meal packing as a way to team build and challenges to beat the clock. Now, the city of Springfield is also getting ready to feed those in need. In about an hour, they will be giving out food at the area warming center. Paul?
It's nice to see everybody giving back. Gabrielle, thanks.
Teenagers aren't the only ones getting diplomas in one town. How adults are also getting their hands on them.
Plus, an earthquake shook Puerto Rico. Now people in central Illinois are lending a hand. How they're using music to do it.